Hey YouTube, Gaming Guy here, and we're continuing on with our challenge full mob clear series. Alright, back to where we were. U1, sure, whatever. Another Grand Charm to check out. Nope. Most of your runes are just garbage taking up space, to be honest. I mean, but I can like upgrade them and make ones that are like decent. And there's some of the things that I need. There's just like random, there's like random low runes that'll be in like the mid-tier rune wards. So like I don't want to like, I know that, and I'll probably clean up, sell some of my runes like after I finish Hell, but I need to like look at what I actually want and need, and then get rid of the ones that are taking it, wasting space at that point. Try to kill Bale tomorrow. Can you though? Oh well, I can upgrade them all the way up to like and then I need random like chipped runes at that point. I mean, not chipped runes, chipped gems. It's like until we go. It's like until we're trying to make whatever's like I think an rune or whatever's above an rune. We don't need gems until that point. Or maybe it's 2 craft an alm. It's around alm. You can craft up to that point. Okay, looks like we've killed everything but that extra zone, which we'll have to be careful. What, we missed a catapult? The hell? The hell is that catapult?
I can't.
Where did that lightning? Where'd that come from? Am I going crazy? Well, that was weird. I did look for it, I don't see it. You should look up the rune wards you want and just hang on to those runes. Well, I kind of know, I kind of have an idea, but I like having like the wide array of rune wards, and then so I can like upgrade up, because it might be quicker to just go find like a chipped ruby or something from normal than to try to find and craft up if I have 3 of something, or like a normal. I can just kind of figure out where the most likely place to drop is, and to craft the rune that I need might be faster than trying to get it to drop. But I kind of have an idea. I need a bunch of limb runes, IOs, and KOs of what I want. I kind of do the consolidating at the start of the next difficulty. Well, that is kind of scary. Legend Sword. I like the name. I want to check it out. Very fast? That's really high damage. Like, that might be something like worth... Wow, that required strength is so high though. Like, that'd probably be worth socketing. I don't know how much sockets it would get. And then if I look those up, like I have a list of everything right next to me for that I want. Like for like the cheap mid-tier runes to just kind of hopefully be strong enough to finish the game or whatever. But it's a lot to remember, honestly. That's why I like taking the time to like figure out what's extra. Like, and then start an episode with that. So that kind of makes sense.
I can't carry anymore.
God, these harpy things are so kicking my ass. Or hell witches, I guess they're called in this game. You don't think it's more than 3 or 4? But each rune that we have can be upgraded into the next tier up. Like, I might end up just like crafting everything up. And then there was one that I can't hear. Like I'll give you an example. Like peril, Io Nef. Like it randomly needs a Nef rune. Like that's really low. And Voice of Reason. Lim, Ko, L. 2 of those runes are super low. That's why I like held on to them. 4 socket sword. Like if we got a Lim and a Ko rune. So you like I guess I could just kinda I'm thinking like it might be fastest to craft all the way up to like a Lim or a Lum. I just would have to gem farm. But maybe that's stupid. I don't know what Countess Hell can drop. It's probably quicker to just get rid of the ones I don't need, like you're saying, which I'll do in Hell mode, and then just Countess farm in Hell. It's probably the fastest, most efficient thing to do. But how many Eth-runes do you need? Do you have 4 or 5 saved in your stash? No, like what I really should do is just do all the free upgrades from the ones that I have more than 3 up to before I need chips and then save space, but I want to just keep going until I finish Nightmare. That's what I'll start in Hell doing.
Good evening.
Trying to get through Nightmare. It might theoretically save me time, but I think I can just deal. Yeah, I don't need 4 or 5. I was just thinking I could craft all the way up, but I don't have the chip gems. If I had Pluggy, I would have saved all the gems too. Definitely makes this easier. And farming Countess would be easier too, because the seed doesn't change for the map.
I am overburdened.
But if I still feel like I'm killing things reasonably decent in Hell, then I'll just keep going on without even stopping. Just have to depend on how weak I feel. Hey, XP Shrine, that's good. I know we're gonna hit a wall at a certain point. Hey, another charm, good. Don't know where that wall is gonna be. Or we have to go back and farm. Oh my god, dude. I'm still having my NF boots on. What the f How did I swear I did everything but the boots? What the hell is wrong with me? That was definitely a big waste. Did not save our time. Save us time there. Maybe that's why we were finding so many socketed shit. Because I had the extra MF on. Nope. Immediately take off MF and find a Gothic plate. I'm gonna check that out. .202, 24% faster hit recovery, enhanced defense, dex, poison res. Is this better than what he's using? It's not better than what I'm using. AR, lifesteal, enhanced defense. No. Okay, just sell it then.
Salutations.
Damn. Speed run out. Well, there's a chip sapphire. But I just don't have the space to save them. Like, I probably should do that, but whatever. Okay. Oh, cursed. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Cursed plus all those things flying at me? No, please. Whoa! Alrighty then, let's just go get some more potions. Let's regroup. Let's use our taunt. Let's take our time. I want to get hit by like 50 of those things and I'm dead.
Good afternoon.
Do not want to die in Nightmare at this point. We are so close to the end. Is there a shaman over here? Like, how are these things getting res? There must be a shaman right there resing them. It's annoying. Can't get to him. Oh, the shaman's right here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll pay attention to gems and what runes I need after we start Hell. Just kind of let it go for now, so I can get into, so we can start Hell. Clean up my extra runes, sell my extra runes for space. Like I need an L, an Eld, and an F, and maybe a tier. And then like Lum, Io, Lem. Those are the runes that I'm seeing. Hey, we finally reaching the end here. Wait, didn't get anything. Yeah.
I can't carry anymore.
I think it's just quicker to run out. Waypoint's really, really far away. Oh, I missed the... Oh, I'm not picking up those rings anymore, that's right. My res situation isn't awful anymore at all. Alright, so that is Frigid Highlands on Nightmare complete. Let's continue on. Oops. Ah. Oh. Guess I missed one. Haha, troll stairs. Now for the Ariat Plateau. Oops. Oh, there's the explodey guys in here, I guess. Gotta watch out for them. Hardest thing is actually getting a good base for those rune wards. Right, like that legend sword would have been a good base. Well, I'm just like so like space locked right now. That's what I'm waiting on for smoke right now is a good base. It's a lot easier though when you actually already have the wards ready to go. Ooh, we might have just speak of the devil. No! Fucking game, come on, man! That would have been perfect! Oh, so cruel. I thought that was it for sure. Damn it. That's perfect. Fuck. What did I do to deserve that game? That could have been 2. Could have easily just rolled 2 instead of 1. And we're sitting here with our new smoke, maxed out resistances, fixing our space. The game knows. The game knows, man, yeah. I think you're right. Troll last game. I do think Act 5 is pretty cool rendition of like expansion, rendition of all the other 4 acts. It's just huge. Well potion. Just keep raiding Maula's stores, yeah.
At your service.
I love the kill everything aspect of your challenge. Yeah. Thanks, man. It's just something that I hadn't seen anybody do. So, and it's something that I wanted to see. So, since I couldn't find it, I'm like, I might as well do it myself. Especially and hell is gonna be even crazier. It's something like I've always thought about doing too. Not really as a kid when I played this game when it was like new, but when I came back to the game in college. Like when D3 came out basically, and that game let me down and I ended up playing D2 again. But I never made it, this is further than I ever made it, like doing a hardcore character. Softcore, I made it like halfway through Hell or something, but then I stopped playing, got bored. Don't remember why, what happened. Grand Charm, let's check this out. This is like as serious as I've ever taken it though. The other I was a lot more chill playing the game before. Oh, wow. Found a new chest, man. Upgrade. Kappa. 1 to life. Jeez. Because most of the time I played this game, I was just screwed around with my friend. I didn't really like take the PVM that serious. Best chest in the game. And there's like so many points just like that, where you just take all this damage unsuspectingly because of these stupid blowing up bitches. And you just have to use a rejuve and know what to do to not die. Like I just didn't ever want to use my rejuves before. Even when I had a shit ton of them. I always wanted to save them for like bosses. Let's check this out. So, not very good. Ooh, dim vision. Getting the drops. Plus my builds were fucked up too. Like I actually did research. You know, trial and error. You get better the more you try to do something, basically. I really feel like I can do it this time, for sure. As long as I take my time and just be patient. Made it this far. Oh, come on, hell spawns. Why are there so many of you guys? Another mob pack down. Oh, don't you raise people. That's cheating. Die. Stop cheating, bro. It's not very nice of you. Alright, let's go get rid of our pro ring here.
Salutations.
Okay. Demon, lightning. Not as scared as the specials anymore, now that I have almost all max resistances, excuse me, and a lot of life. Seem like we're doing alright.
I am overburdened.
So many runes. Whatever. Ooh, catapult. Alright. All the backtracking we get to do. Well, since we're already going to backtrack, well, I'm just going to creep up along this side now, and then we'll come back down the other side. Until we reach the end of this enormous zone. There we go. All right. More shouts. Ooh. Alright. Decent sized group of mobs here. Let's be careful. Okay, there we go. Just worried about the explodey guys. Look at how big these zones are. Holy crap. This is why I said I knew I needed to spend at least like 2 to 2.5 hours today to have a shot at finishing Act 5 tomorrow. Just so huge. But it's all good. If we don't finish tomorrow, it's not like the end of the world. But I'm gonna do my best to kill Bale tomorrow. Hey, waypoint. So that means we're like the cusp of the next zone, or is this all one zone? I don't remember. Is there just a cave up here? I really don't remember. I feel like it's just the cave entrance now that we're looking for. Then we can go ahead and backtrack. I'm clicking these. So it's like when you're in frenzy mode, the item pickup rate can't respond to as fast as you're moving. It's kind of weird. to actually stop. Come on, shamans, die. Die, 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 die. Die to die. Alright, there we go. Wow, seriously? Okay, finally! We found it! We did it! We found the boundary. Yeah, okay. So there's just the cave. Look at that. That's Skelly. Alright, don't curse me, don't. Fuck. Too late. Oh, large charm. Oh, unique javelin. How about that?
I can't carry anymore.
Let's check out the charm first. Trash. Okay, let's go over here and pick up the javelin and sell it. Titans, you're calling it? Okay. Alright. Little movement difficulties. Yep. Pretty cool if we were in Amazon. But we're not.
Hello.
The game just enjoys mocking me. These are the two that we wanted, right? Yeah, okay. Yep, crystalline passage. Ooh, an urn. It's Ethereal Titan's Revenge actually worth... If it's Ethereal Titan's Revenge, it's actually worth in real life money. Okay, well if you see me get something that's worth in real life money, let me know. I can even give you a cut. You're hardcore, so a normal Titan might be worth a bit. For real? Well, I'll start. I didn't even really think about that. In real life, worth 0 cents, you mean? What's up, General? I don't know what the value of items for D2 is. But yeah, we might find something that's hard to come by in hell. Just luck box into it. For another class other than us. Battle sword. What's the point of comparing something consisting of data that can be copied almost unlimited times to something that is limited in our world. IG planet, solar, planet, solar system, universe, and also our access to it. Well, can't you like on legit ladder? Isn't it like hard to like copy something? Like, well, like what's your argument, man? Is your argument like why would you ever spend real money on something that's an in-game drop? And there's all bigger things to worry about. Compared AU gold to forum gold. How you wanna how you wanna compare? I got what you're saying. Well, you know, if you play this game and I don't know, let's say you've been having a job for 20 years and you enjoy playing it and you don't mind spending $10 on something hard to find. It's all about its relative cost of like time, effort, and value to you as the person spending your money on whatever you're going to spend your money on, right? Like people will spend their money on some crazily stupid shit, but it's worth it to them. Simple supply and demand, very simple. People want something, right there the value is set. Yeah, depends. Like, there's things that I buy that like other people like, why would you ever buy that? You know what I mean? Like, a good percentage of the world still doesn't even ever play video games, so they would say like any type of spending money just buying a video game they would call a waste of time, like a good percentage of the people. And there's other people like men, like why, if you're a girl, would you ever buy makeup, clothes, that type of stuff? Like I don't really spend much money on clothes or anything like that, so it's to each their own. Tell me more about that. Maybe I can learn something new. I really like good food, so I spend my money on really good food. Same, bro. Cuts from the same cloth. That's why like my new computer is crazy and lavish and more than I need, for sure. But one, I've always wanted it. Two, all I have to do is cut down on my food expense and may actually cook for myself, and I'm saving more than $200 a month on food. So that's where the money for it's gonna go. Just for like a little over a year, and I'll have paid it off. So you guys will see it whenever it gets here. And then if I'm ever lagging, if you're ever seeing any type of lagging, then you just know it's you at that point once my new computer gets here. It will no longer be me. Because I have 300 megabit per second internet. That's good enough for whatever I want to do streaming. It's never my internet, it's my computer. Like unless, I mean the only other thing, like I might still stream drop sometimes, because sometimes the power here on the island is kind of shitty. So, I still might disconnect because we lose power. But that doesn't happen very often. Just the Hawaiian grid is not the greatest for power. Internet's still pretty good out here. Right next to the trans-oceanic cable or whatever. Alright. Wait, we didn't finish filling in the blanks over here. Got distracted. I think there might even be... I think there's just one extra zone. Alright, let's kill this shit. Like, think about the people that go to Starbucks every day. That's pretty, like, lavish and unnecessary. Well, you can say that about anybody, though. Like, anybody can look at anybody's life, and unless you're, like, living off the land or like from like starving, you know, with nothing, then there's something you're buying that's extra and not minimalist to somebody else. Like genre, for example, your broken water heater. That's a first world perk right there. There's people in the world that would be like, well, I don't need hot water. I'm not one of those people, but there are people in the world like that. Like, I'm not knocking you for complaining about it being broken. I'd complain about it too, but it's like all a matter of everything's relative. Alright, we got some specials here. It's enough soapboxing. Ooh, that was a really good hit. Hell yeah. Like half his health in one swing. That was nice. Too bad we can't hit like that every time. Hey, we found a barbarian friend. Holy shit, look at all these guys ready to kill us. Swim away, swim away. Do you have Axe Mastery? I'm not sure if I do. I don't think I have that yet. Holy crap. Can we stop whiffing? Can we do damage, please? Alright, I'll check here in a second for you. Rune, yay! That's definitely a useful rune. Alright, let's see what I got. No, I don't. So what I was gonna do is the next thing after I max out Taunt was going to be my Mastery. This is what I was gonna put my other potions in, and my skill points in. Because I don't know, like, by the time I get to Hell, like, I didn't know, ooh, you guys probably know what gauntlets those are. I didn't know which weapon I was going to be using, and I'm really trying to not respec either. I still have never respec. Arathas. Boo. But once we find like a decent weapon, I feel like I have two weapons that I won't, like if I make a Lawbringer, right, then I would put a axe or whatever mastery in whatever type of weapon that I found to make that. And since you said every video game is a waste of time, we can have a discussion right here. What is a waste of time? That's for everyone to decide for themselves. Exactly. But see, it's like this. Hold on. Oh, what is your physical, also psychological, physical benefit? You can relax your muscles, for example, soothe your mood, distract yourself from other things, but is that actually good for your brain? No. You can just spend some time that you don't know what to do otherwise. But there are always healthier ways to spend your time because it comes down to hormones and chemical working on your brain. Right. That's like, to me, like it's somebody, just because, I don't know, one person or whatever group of people says something's a waste of time to them doesn't mean it's a waste of time to you. Like gaming could be the best use of your time because you're critically thinking, you know? Like there's benefits you're getting, there's drawbacks to it because there's a lot of people that are like overweight gaming. Like, cause it's about having a good balance in your life. If you're happy, you're doing what makes you happy, and you're healthy, then whatever you're doing is like your business at that point. Correct, that gaming guy. Yeah.
Afternoon.
But that's why gaming gets a bad rap, because of that appearance, and I've always kind of like advocated against that. Like my parents, for example, were like not really supportive of me gaming. The only games they liked me playing were the Leapfrog educational games. Should have never introduced me to those. But then they still bought me video games, you know. They just like to lecture me to get good grades and stuff, which I did. I don't know. It's like that weird boomer mindset. I just don't understand. Not that they're baby boomers, they're not that old. Well, I don't really know where the generation, they'd definitely be considered that because they're like above middle-aged, but they weren't really born. They're like the boomers were like almost their parents, but like I guess we call anybody that's born before the year 1980 boomer.
At your service.
I really don't know or care that much about like the generational divides and stuff. I think I'm a millennial. I don't really know. I was born in 91. I see things from the science side more and more, and which effects all different things have on your brain. Example, media. Child younger than 3 shouldn't watch TV, videos, or any screen. Studies suggest that there are still more studies to come on that field, or for meditation on your brain. Yeah. And then you're like the most susceptible to like screen time at that point too. And the things is like the advertising companies have the brightest colors to grab young human developing brain's attention, but it's like so hard to not as like a parent, like because you want to break. Like I get it. I get like my sister one of my sisters has 2 kids. My other sister just had her first kid. And it's hard. Especially because both of them still work while they're trying to raise a kid. So like I get it, but like what you're saying isn't wrong. Like my uncle also studies the neurowaves of infants. That's what my uncle does. He literally studies like the brain waves of kids from like 0 to 2. Well, it probably doesn't have enough armor. Yeah, 68, pretty shit. The important thing is conscious awareness, right? Like, I want to do everything perfectly in the best way I can if, like, I ever become a father. But, like, you also have to be reasonable with what you're doing with your day and what fits within your life and schedule and everything. Yeah, games definitely have benefits. Like, for me, even though I haven't made a single cent off of this, like, I have learned how to do video editing. That's pretty damn good. Like, it's not professional, but it's getting better every day. I'm learning, like, how to speak better to, like, people in general and explain my thoughts. It's helping with communication skills. It's like, it's not a useless waste of time at all. As long as you're learning something and you're enjoying it, whatever you're doing isn't a waste of time. And it's fine. Like, the other stuff, if I'm good enough to make it, it'll happen. But at least I'm gonna finish what I've started and do it until I'm done with school, because I enjoy doing it. And we'll see at that point what I'm gonna do. I don't know where my future and what my life holds. I do know that I enjoy doing this. But yeah, I'm gonna do this for probably at least another year. And we'll see at that point. The toughest part about this is everybody is like a creature of habit, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many people, like, there's like a high traffic on Twitch, but like nobody's willing to go to like a non-ninja or a non-shroud stream like the majority of the Twitch people, or the Twitch sheep. So it's harder for other people to compete with that. But it's all okay. Like, I get it. Like, I did the same thing myself. Like, I didn't go looking for like Hearthstone streams. I just watched Crip every day to get good. Because he was the biggest and easiest to find at the time. He still kind of is. Alright, we are almost done with the Ariat Plateau, except for the extra zone. But I hope that I would love to do this, like, I don't know, for as long as I can. In general, so we'll just have to see how long I can do it. When I watched a new streamer, 2 reasons for why I leave the stream. 1, streamer has follower only and 1 viewer. I think we were talking about that before. And 2, not responding to chat for minutes. In general, yeah. I thought about it as I said it. Right, and I commend like people like you that go out and look for new people to watch too. You and Anders, both of you guys. It's a little bit easier in the D2 scene, but like in any big game, it's pretty rare. Like there's the majority of people like don't even have anybody to talk to, and they just give up. But most people give up before that. They don't put in enough time and hours. Like, think about all the time like Llama has put in on this game and streaming to nobody. Like, probably for like a whole year he didn't stream to like anybody and nobody cared about him. You know what I mean? So it's just like, are you willing to put in the work, the effort? Do you have the talent? All of those things to be entertaining. I'm willing to put in the work. I don't know if I have the talent. So that's to be determined. It gives me 2 things to work for. Like high kills per second or big drops, Kappa. Well, I'm already like, since Llama started with StarCraft 2. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. That's cool. So he just transitioned because he was already good or something? Was he even good at StarCraft? Did he just stream to nobody in StarCraft for years? But Genre, you saw me on like my I think it was like my second, maybe it was like my 4th day or 5th day ever streaming. Like, I'm pretty sure you stopped by on like episode 3 or 4, like one of the first live streams, and I'm like probably 6 or 7 times better at this game now than I was then on that stream. Like, everything I can do without looking, it's quick. I have better reaction time. The game feels fluid. So I've definitely improved in this game. Lol. Think about it. What are you saying? Like he started with StarCraft 2 and then he transferred? Are you saying because it was easier for him to make it in a different space that nobody was utilizing? Is that what you're trying to say, Anders?
I can't carry anymore.
I mean, I did think about that too. That's why I decided to do, right. That's why I decided to do more than one game. Like, if I consistently pull the most views, and I don't care if I'm taking my top-of-the-line, ridiculously expensive computer and playing a 30-year-old video game. It really doesn't matter. As long as I'm sharing it with an audience, and they're enjoying whatever it is I'm doing. Does the double L stand for something? That's how you spell llama. You spell llama with 2 L's. Wait, this low level. Llama has 2 L's in it. Does he have 2 L's besides the ones that are in the word llama? And actually played in Amazon. He was like one of the first people to like speed run, and he originated like categories too. He was like one of the first people to consistently just try to speed run or invent new speed run categories for this 20-year-old game that he loved. So that was like creative and original. And he's a chill dude. Like, I haven't watched his streams, but I've watched his YouTubes. Not that I wouldn't watch his streams, but I might watch a few over the summer. It's just during school I'm pretty busy. Don't have, like, any free time I have, I'm trying to devote it to my own stream, basically. Yeah. Yeah, in English, that's how you spell llama. In Spanish, you would write that llama. Or, wait, you'd say that hama, right? Because J is H. My Spanish teacher, Spanish 4 teacher, college professor would be so disappointed in me right now. Alright, so we're good up to this point. I meant like spelling, right. Yeah, but it also has a different pronunciation. The J's are H's. Like, my name's Jacob and it's pronounced Jacob or Jacobo if you want to add an O for whatever reason. J, like in DJ. My first college roommate's name was Dave, so that would make us DJ. I haven't talked to that guy in a decade though. He moved to Japan and then we just never kept in touch. Alright, is that everything in this enormous zone? Besides the extra zone. Woo! Now you guys see why I was saying, like, I wasn't sure I'd be able to get it done. Like, this is not even one of the bigger zones. Okay, well, spoke a little bit prematurely. Gotta kill these guys. Okay, is there anything else left? I already double checked over here. That was like the only... Okay. Alright, let's not die in one of these stupid extra zones. The first time I actually did this, I died in here in the pit of Archeron in normal. The double hitters, there was like 3 of them in a special that just came up and they like one-shot me. The first time I tried this like years ago. I still remember that. The first time I tried on hardcore. Let's go. All right. I needed some water. Rather have technical disturbances. I mean, it's a good thing we run fast as shit. It's kind of nice. Well, we already found the, I hope we find the crystalline passage just this fast, tomorrow. I'm not gonna start another zone. I really hate being cursed right now. Just gotta keep moving here. There we go, we already found it. Haha. Nothing ever happened. Hate being cursed, and curse being hated? Exactly. Couldn't have put it any better myself. What is going on here? Okay, good. I was gonna be really annoyed if I lagged out within 2 seconds of each other. I think the game honestly crashed. It's because I hit that zone and Blizzard wasn't expecting to have to load that to their server. It's probably a really old file on like their mechanical shitty hard drive somewhere from 1998 and it just blew up. Gaming guy went live, lol.
Afternoon.
I think that's what happened, honestly. Nobody ever opens this file on their server. Probably same thing will happen when we go kill not Neelathuk. Yeah, Neelathuk. Yeah, that's the right name. All right, let's see who we got this time. Okay. Man, Maw Fiends. Maw Fiends are fine, just I'm looking out for the double swing guys. The bone dudes were fine too, I just don't, the double swing guys are just scary. Assault helmet? Check that out. Ooh, oh, never mind. Defense sucks. Neelahul? Neel attack? I'm new to this game. Oh, don't you worry, man. We will have a large portion devoted to that asshole on the start of next stream tomorrow morning for you. A good, like, probably hour and a half to get to kill him, or maybe 2 hours. It's pretty long and intensive. It's probably about an hour and a half. 2 hours if you include the passageway. I never do them on normal or nightmare, or maybe on nightmare. Well, it took us a long time to get them on normal. Like the maps, so you saw how big the last map was. Like that map is like half the size of the whatever the bone maps are called. They're like ridiculously huge. The largest maps in the game for sure. Special hits. All right, let's be careful. Or spectral hits, whatever. Alright, come on, die. Oh, we already died, okay. Greater, super, greater rejuve. Whatever, we'll just carry the rejuve here. Ah, I get an itch. But yeah, when I died, like it was a situation like this. Like the game was like not challenging at all. I was just chilling, and then all of a sudden I was dead. I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" It's pretty upset about it. Losing, that was the first time I've lost a hardcore character. It was only normal though, so definitely don't want to repeat that experience. The lag is real. For you, I'm lagging? Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh no. Let me reload it. Well, I reloaded it. It like kind of crashed. It looks okay. It looks okay to me. If you reload it because of the BNet crash, maybe maybe it was maybe my internet fucked up. I don't know. Maybe that's why we lagged out. But if you reload the stream, it looks fine to me on my phone. I will do 720p tomorrow. 1080p is probably too much for my CPU. Executioner Sword, that's a cool name. Why is it so big? I want to just check it out. pretty cool. Pure filled plate, but it'd be full metal, full. Jesus. What's up, bro? What's up, Prophecy? Like?
You have a date with death.
Thanks, man. I appreciate the follow. It really helps me out. That's really nice of you, man. Good to have you here. Oh, can we just get a good armor with 2 sockets, man? I'm trying to make smoke. I got my boy in here too. We finna to get it. To get it lit. Nice, bro. I appreciate it. If he's new to the stream and can help me follow, man, if I get to 50 followers, I can actually have a sub button. Be kind of nice. I'm closing in on my 2nd month of streaming. Glad you guys are enjoying the content. It means it's great that I know that people like watching me do this. How many away? I'm like, with you, you were 32, so I need 18 more. And then I just need an average of 3 people watching me per day, and I'm at like 2.7 or something, so I'm pretty close. So every follow I really appreciate. Thanks for that, man. I appreciate it. What's up, Grandpa Trump? Hey, thank you for the follow. Thanks, Grandpa Trump. I appreciate it. I think you have an hilarious name. I appreciate you guys. That's awesome. 17 more boys. Yep, that's all we need. Then free Twitch Prime sub. Exactly. That's really nice of you if you do that. Barb lit as fuck, yeah. Well, let's not die and end our challenge. I can read chat and play, but like... Of course, we get like a dude that's kicking our ass right now. Come on, kill him. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Cool. Oh, and he dropped a full rejuve. What a fucking champion. You kind of got me wanting to get these 17 for you. I'm bound to hit up everyone on Discord. Bro, thank you. I should utilize Discord more myself. It's just... I don't know, like... So my speakers on this laptop, it was shipped to me broken, but I was at AIT for the military. Like, I was active duty back then, and I'm reservist now. And so I didn't want to ship it back in the midst of being in school. So I just have dealt with it, and Discord always like fucks with like my headset sound, and then trying to use Discord, it like just doesn't jive. So I just have never really set one up. But I do have a new computer coming in the mail, and the speakers will work on that thing, or I'm sending it back. He's a hacker. He's a hacker, by the way. JKLO, laughing my ass off.
Salutations.
Well, if you are a hacker, please be kind, bro. I'm mostly in debt, so.
Impossible.
Alright, there we go. Take our full rejuve. So it was worth it. That asshole dropped something good. Just an inside joke, gotcha. Just take it, like, people used to call, like, my friends in the military used to call me, like, the computer goat was my nickname. Like, anytime anybody had a computer issue, they brought me their stuff. That still happens with my family, too. Oh my gosh. Raffle. But nah, I've been watching hella D2 streams. I'm new to it. I grew up on classic WoW, not D2. Well, for me, like, so I was born in 91. D2 dropped in 98, I think it was. I didn't start playing the game until 99 and maybe 2000. I think I started playing when LOD dropped, so I think it was 2000. I bought D2 and LOD together. So I played that for like a couple years until basically I played this game for like a year or two until I hacked the game too much to like not even be able to play any of the characters that I made because I was a kid. And then I started playing Halo, and then I came back to the game in college. But I played a lot more classic WoW, BC, and Wrath of the Lich King than I did this game. But I still really enjoy this game. I think like retro gaming is cool, man. It's like made a comeback. So that's why, and I couldn't find anybody that had done this specific challenge, so I decided to do it myself. That's towards a huge WoW player. Oh, dude, I was on the second best clan and for Horde and Alliance at different times on different expansions, like top healer. So I've done like all the content in Wrath of the Lich King and Classic. I kind of skipped BC, and when Kata dropped it, I got bored. I stopped playing for good at that point. They made the game a little too easy for me.
I can't carry anymore.
But I'm a pretty good priest healer. Prophecy's dad got him into WoW since he was 9 years old. Laughed my ass off. Holy crap, that's early. I started playing, I was 14 with no, I was 13 when I started playing Classic WoW. 9? That's insane. I'm 24 now. Yeah, I'm 29. I missed it a lot, for sure. Classic WoW is a great game. Like, if I wasn't in school currently, like finishing up my degree that I should have finished years ago, but I took a break to, I don't know, figure out my life and join the army, then I'd be more considering to also streaming WoW, but I know how much time I would need to put in to stream that game. Like, if I'm not playing that game at least 6 or 7 hours a day, there's no reason to stream it. Because that's how I used to play that game. I miss it. Well, it's back now if you wanted to play Classic WoW again. But if you have like other priorities that you didn't have when you were 9, then take that with a grain of salt. Fuck the new Xbox too. Yeah, it's already been there and done that. Right, that's how I feel about it too. Like, the only thing that I didn't finish in Classic WoW was Nax. I had like top of the top, like, because back then they didn't even have difference in gear between PvP and PvE. So like my PvE gear was the best gear in the game, so I owned in Battlegrounds. I had twinks that I decked out to specifically beat other people for my Battleground experience. I had everything on farm except for Nax, because we were halfway through Nax and when they announced BC, so we just said F it. So I never finished Nax, but I've done pretty much everything else I'd want to do in the game as well. You can pug every raid in Classic WoW, and it's so easy. Yeah, it's because there's always like everybody knows what they're doing that comes back to it. All the people that come back to it now are the people that want the nostalgia, and most of them completed the game like me. Like, if you have me on your pug, it's gonna do well. And that's what most people that are going back to that game is probably like, just the level of gameplay and experience. And also, everybody's on computers that can run the game. Like, back then it was hard because my E-machine was pulling like 11 FPS, but I was still topping the meters and shit and doing my job at like 11 to 15 FPS. This thing could run it on like, 100 and whatever FPS, no problem if it's a Classic WoW. I'm ranking in Classic WoW at the moment. That shit sucks too, right? Ranking is probably the hardest thing to do to time, right? What? Oh, you mean leveling? Are you calling ranking leveling, Anders? You mean like leveling up? I think we killed everybody in here. Let's just do a double check. Oh, PvP. Okay. I mean ranking up in PvP. That makes sense. Oh yeah, all the honor and experience you needed. It takes forever. Alright, yeah, that's everybody. Alrighty then. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. I appreciate it.